Welcome back, guys. Saturday today, I've come in to clear up some work. RX next door clearing up some other jobs. Luke is on his way in. Got so much to catch up on. Right over there, buried somewhere, is a motorcycle I need to get out. I've got no bike ramps left. They're all over there. They're all taken. I've got to do an intricate job on it. Yeah, say intricate. Exhaust stud broke. Customer tried to drill it out, broke a Cobalt drill bit in there. So I've got to see what I can do with it. But to get to it, I need to take all these cars out. It's not just working, it's making entertaining videos for you guys too. There's a Bentley here, and there's going to be a video on that shortly. Or it depends when you're watching this, the video's already done. But we need to get over there somewhere, get our bike out, and I may have to use a car ramp for it because I can't get anywhere else. The other workshop's full as well, so let's see what we can do. Okay, the bike is finally out. So this is the bike we're working on. It's mostly stripped. The customer's already been at it, so most of the panels are at his house. What we need to get to is exhaust studs, or where the stud's going. The lower one here is one with a broken drill bit in it. Thankfully this has got radiators on the side, so we don't have to remove the radiator or join any coolant out. But for me to get in there, I don't really want to be crawling on my knees to do this job today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my car ramp. So I'm going to get these legs up. I'll swing them over towards the bike. We'll get some straps on the handlebars, take it up in the air so the front's free. We'll probably take the front wheel off as well to give me some more space. And then hopefully we'll be able to see something a bit clearer and try and do something with it. Bike's up in the air, unconventional I know, but you know, we have a ramp, we can use it. It's 4 ton, I think it weighs 200 kilos, well 200 kilos for the whole bike, this is just the front. So I've barely got 100 kilos on there, the straps are 1.5 tons, so it's safe, it's not going anywhere. I don't think the front wheel's going to be in the way, so I might leave that on there and see if I can work around it. We're quite fortunate, we've got a carpet company next door, we get loads of off-cut carpets. So it makes the floor a bit comfortable to work on. So this is our issue here. Customer tried to replace their own exhaust. The stud broke in there. They tried to drill it out and broke a Cobalt drill bit in there. Now, regardless of what the drill bit's made out of, you cannot drill out a drill bit. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge. So I've got to come up with something to see how we're going to get either the bit out or make some sort of provisions to make this hole good again so you can get a stud back in it. Right, so we can see the broken drill bit in the hole. It's quite a big drill bit. I'm going to see if I can jimmy it out with a screwdriver. If I'm lucky it might fall out, but I've got a feeling it's twisted, jammed and broke. So the chance of getting it out is going to be very slim to none. Well, it definitely isn't coming out. I think before I do anything else with this, I'm going to need to use one of these so I can think a bit clearer. So my KitKat breaks over. That drill bit isn't going to come out, and 100% it's not going to come out. If I try and drill that out, I'll break another drill bit in there, it'll be even worse. I've zoomed in a bit closer, and this has got a lot of substantial metal around here, and there's no water jacket there. So my plan for today is I'm going to get a disc cutter and I'm going to cut across here all the way down to where the drill bit is. As you can see my screwdriver going in there, the hole isn't even deep enough for me to put a helicoil in there. So I'm going to cut across, so I'm going to cut through the centre of the drill bit and whatever bolts left, and then we should be able to pick each half out with the screwdriver. Depending how much of a mess I make, I may be able to just drill it and helicoil it. Otherwise, if I have to make the hole bigger, I will stick an insert in there, like a threaded bar. So I'll thread the outside, drill the centre, tap it to a 6mm, and so we'll have more of a substantial piece of metal in there. Well, I hope that makes sense. If it didn't, don't panic. This is a video that's going to show you the whole process. So I've got my disc cutter here. I've had to take the protective guard off it because it was in the way, it was catching the sides. I'm using a worn disc, which is considerably smaller, which is a lot easier for me to get into here without having to cut the rest of the engine block. So I've run out of grinding disc, so I'm going to stick another worn one in there, but slightly bigger, so we can get into the hole. Well, got the brake and drill bit out. Now we need to fix the hole. So this is the groove that's cut in there. So now I'm going to drill this hole big enough to put helicoil in there. Now the downside with drilling this hole again is we've got that groove in there. So the best way to drill these is high speed but going slow. The drill bit will snag into those grooves and break again, then we have to do the job twice. So I'm going to tap it. I've got grease on the tap. One, it'll grab all the debris that's being cut, and secondly, it'll help lubricate the hole. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. When it comes to jobs like these, especially DIY stuff, always ask yourself, if this job goes wrong, how am I going to get around it? Unfortunately, he broke probably the toughest drill bit you can get, which is a Cobalt drill bit. There's no way of getting that out, especially the way it was jammed in there. This is just another way of getting the broken drill bit out. Luckily there was substantial metal around the cylinder head so we could cut through it. If there wasn't, you'd have to try something else. I probably would have tried a plasma cutter if that had failed, but that's a real messy job, and there's nothing for the gases to blow out the other end, and the metal, it just blows back at you, so it's quite a dangerous job. So, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, hit the like button, subscribe, and the bell notification so you're notified next time I upload one of these wicked videos.